All right, hello there. What
Hello.
what are we doing here today then?
So we're today we're going to talk about the upcoming Barry's Year of Challenges, which is a new page I started. Got a nice amount of people who are already signed up and interested in kind of following that, which is great.
Good.
So yeah, we're going to have a little chat and kind of go through a few things and talk about how excited we are for the coming year.
Yeah, we can't wait, can we? So,
Absolutely.
what made you come up with this idea then?
Well, probably you, my friend. I think a lot of people that kind of have already connected to my group will know about your page, which kind of just come to an end now, which was your own year of events,
Yeah.
which were great and obviously were hugely successful. Lots of fitness for you and
So you don't
lots of
fancy
winning.
doing any running then?
No, I don't. Well, let's. I wouldn't say no running, but just not quite to
As
that
much,
level. I don't
yeah.
think that's me.
Yeah.
No, if I'd have tried to emulate that, I think it would have been a very short and painful
Yeah.
experiment. But I did. I was inspired by, and the little write up on the page kind of talks about that more.
Yeah.
But I definitely wanted to see if I could do something similar, but to something that I would be able to do, and kind of lots of little mini challenges and
Something that would
fun.
challenge you, but you thought would be doable for you, obviously.
Absolutely, yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
entertaining for people so that they
Yes.
can engage. But yeah, fun and challenging for me at the same time. Not all of it's fun, but
No.
we'll kind of go on to that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, it was that was the idea. It was to do something similar, but that's something that I could do, and is a little bit different as well. So
Yeah.
that kind of keeps people's interest,
Oh, good.
hopefully.
So, how many challenges have you come up with so far?
So at the moment, and it's not just me, because I've opened up the kind of floor to people to say, yeah, why don't you try this? And if it's not in the list, I kind of add it. And I initially I thought, well, let's just do that up until the challenges start. But I think it's fine for people to kind of suggest things at any stage actually
Yeah,
as we're going along.
absolutely.
So at the moment we're in the high nineties.
Oh,
I think
good.
we're around 96. I might have counted wrong. So that it would be great if we could get it up to 100 just before
That would be
the
great.
kind of
Yeah.
start of it, because that would give us a nice selection and kind of obviously much less chance of trying to be able to predict what's going to come out of the hat, at any given time. So yeah, we got a good amount, 90 odd
Good.
challenges. Like more, I don't think there could possibly be too many.
Good.
Some people might say, well, what you can't fit all that into a year. Well, my answer to that is might, because some of them might be very short kind of things,
Yeah.
or there might be ones being carried out at the same time.
Yeah. So you could have
More
more on
on
the
the
go.
go,
Yeah.
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 Or we'll just like, oh, okay, we'll extend it and carry it on, depending on
I mean,
what
knowing
happens.
what a few of them are, I mean, you're not going to learn an instrument overnight, are you? So that's going to be a
Well,
period of time, I would have
give me a
thought.
couple of days, I'd
Yeah.
say, yeah, that kind of
Yeah.
thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly, yes. And
There's a
obviously
spoiler
that's
for everyone. He's going to learn an instrument.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
that might be one of the things in here, but yeah, and also kind of that might it is interesting for people to know about, but there might be a limited amount of things you can kind of post and
Yes.
show to that. So it'd be
Exactly.
good to kind of keep a few things maybe going kind of at the same time, so that
Good.
people who's interested
So,
is kept going.
which challenge are you most looking forward to doing then?
Oh wow. There are looking forward to. Well, I'll tell you what, I really will look forward to, and these might not be interesting for many people, but there are a couple of gaming challenges where
Yeah.
kind of different gaming consoles have different kind of reward systems, and you kind of build up points or trophies depending on which
Yes. Yeah.
console it is, and so there are a couple of those. That I will have great fun
I'm
partaking
sure.
in, completely kind of getting in touch with my nerd side.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'd look forward to those. There are a couple of other like kind of really interesting ones that I'd look forward to as well. Anything kind of mentalism, mind magic related. There are a few of those in the mix as
Absolutely.
well. I think I always kind of enjoy performing that type of stuff. So um, that those kind of things are the ones I look forward to. There isn't anything I don't look forward to.
Oh, that was my next question. That was,
But there are
yeah.
some that aren't there. There's a couple of danger ones, right? So,
Yeah.
because we don't know what's coming out of the hat and at what time of
So
year,
it's all being randomly drawn, I
it's
take it.
completely random.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and we'll do those draws live.
Yeah. Good.
That's important to
That
kind of
is
know as
very
well, so that
important.
people can
Yeah.
kind of see that happen. Sometimes we'll be able to say as we draw out of the hat, it's this. And sometimes there are a few secret ones that we
Right.
can't kind of reveal, because
Until
if
the
you
end.
tell people what the challenge is going to kind of obstruct the challenge. So there are a few like that. So
Yeah.
but we'll
Okay.
know as they're drawn, obviously. But yeah, not looking forward to. So there could be a scenario, for instance, where I think there's a couple of outdoor like swimming kind of scenarios. I really wouldn't want to do those to come out in January, February, or indeed December.
Maybe towards the end of the summertime.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
would be the ideal kind of
Yeah.
time for that to happen. Uh, there's going without meat, which is again, it's a really interesting challenge. I think it's one I'd look forward to, but I wouldn't like that Christmas week.
No. No.
There are several kind of give up social media or media,
Yeah.
or stop watching television. This is World Cup year, and I'm a massive football fan. So
Yes.
if that came out at that time,
That'd be
it'd have
horrible.
to be done. I'd have to do it, but
Yeah.
I would not.
Not
I would
look
not be
forward to
wanting
that.
that, and not look forward to that.
No.
And then there are some other very uncomfortable ones, which some of you guys have kind of added to the mix. That
Yeah.
for me aren't kind of what necessarily my speciality, or what I necessarily choose for myself to do, but I just got to kind of embrace those. And
Yeah.
just,
Go with it.
If I end up looking a fool, at least it might be amusing for some people. So yeah.
So how can people get involved then?
They can get involved purely just by kind of liking a page.
Yeah.
Ultimately, watching some of the there are going to be some obviously live kind of Facebook live kind of, I don't know what you call them, podcasts or something like that.
Yeah.
There are some
I
video.
think they call it vlogging, don't
Yeah,
they?
well, there are video vlogging, which is going to go on YouTube. Such as this video that we're doing now.
Yeah.
This is the first of I hope many.
Let's hope so.
Vlogs, and particularly if I'm doing some kind of challenge. It'd be good to chronicle things as you go along with some of them. So I think there'll be a lot of that. You can get involved by all of that, viewing that, and one of the main things that people could really do, which would be really what the aim is ultimately, is donating to the Just Giving page. That's all set up. The links on the Facebook page.
Who are you raising for?
It's for Rowcroft. Again, we go into a little bit more detail on that.
Of course.
On the description on the page, and on the Just Giving page as well.
Yeah.
Please do check it out, guys. I've gone off track. What was I going to say?
Getting involved on it.
Oh yeah, getting involved. And the other way you can get involved is kind of talk to other people about it. People who might not like the page, people who might not have, at this stage
know about it. Yeah.
The good thing about social media and things like Facebook and Twitter and things like that is like everybody kind of connects and links up. So friends have got other friends that aren't necessarily friends with somebody else.
Exactly.
And I'd kind of try and encourage as many people to kind of watch and get involved in this as possible.
Get tagging,
not necessarily get involved. You can get involved again by making the suggestions about what the challenge should be. But yeah, get tagging and kind of talk to people about it, or share it on your own kind of pages, and hopefully we'll build up a little bit of a following. And the main aim again is just to.
And I'll definitely keep my my page going for a little while longer.
I think that's a really good idea.
Yeah, to help share it out there with everyone.
Other people might have certain pages that
without a doubt
are connected. I mean, I've got my own kind of My Marvel page, which is all to do with my psychological illusionist work and mentalism, mind management. So I've got that. There's also a page that you and I are involved with, the what's happening page. So again, we kind of use those platforms to advertise and share this as much as possible. I know there are some people already following this page that are really good at kind of social networking. I'd really encourage them again to get involved in that. Just you don't have to actively kind of do anything, but just to kind of share and talk about the page.
Just talk about it,
things up, and hopefully we're going to raise some good money.
A bit of money, yeah.
I think if everybody gave £1 now and again, we'd be doing really well.
I was very happy with that. I mean, every event I did, I had a couple of people just giving a little bit of money for each event, which made a massive difference. So that was really good.
Yeah, and the other thing I wanted to say is that if there may be some people that are not kind of too confident or savvy with kind of giving money and doing things online. If you wanted to just do a direct donation to Rowcroft,
that'd be fine,
or indeed any charity, and just like kind of mention it that you've done that, we'll
include that in our
we'll definitely or just because you want to. That's
Yeah.
again, it's all kind of just kind of putting things out there that people might not be thinking about
Mm,
all of the time. So
definitely.
yeah,
So, what you're gonna hopefully help keep you motivated throughout this year? Because I know I found that very difficult.
yeah. I think that I think willpower is a muscle,
Yeah,
and I think if you use that kind of muscle, if you're continually using the muscle, your muscle develops, doesn't it? And I think
exactly.
again, a lot of the challenges that are in place there are all concerning willpower, and I think I've already got a decent amount of willpower, and
Yeah,
hopefully, kind of continuously developing that muscle will be something that's good. I'm motivated in that. Obviously, the cause is there. I certainly wouldn't want to let the cause down.
no, that was my
I'm
big
sure that was something.
motivation. Yeah,
Yeah, I was going
yeah,
to say. I'm sure that was something similar for yourself,
yeah,
and also just the kind of the fun and the interest in it, and in that, if you're partaking in a challenge which you're not necessarily enjoying, the
yeah,
good thing about this is there's always another one in the hat ready to come out,
exactly. To
and
help keep you
yeah,
focused.
absolutely. So
Good.
that's the plan.
When's it all starting then?
So it all starts. Obviously, we've started to kind of get the word out there right now, and it all really starts on the 1st of January.
Good.
That's going to be the first live draw,
Live draw.
and then I think probably we
Hopefully
won't.
not too early, seeing as we've been out the night
So I was
before.
just about to say we'll probably set a time nearer to where to the actual day as to what time it's going to be drawn. But I
Yeah,
can imagine it'll be a PM
yeah.
rather than an AM scenario. I don't think the challenge itself would necessarily start on the 1st of
Depending on what it is,
January,
I suppose.
depending on what it
Yeah,
is. Yeah, and but obviously once that first one comes out of the hat, then we'll know a bit more, and we can take it onwards from there.
yeah.
And it goes on at least until the 31st of December, the same year, and potentially, if
Could
things go
continue.
well, it'll continue on.
Yeah,
So,
good. Well, thank you for your time today, Barry.
absolutely pleasure.
Right.